closing in on first pitch here in downtown Los Angeles. It's time for Dodger baseball. Next. About as rare a sight as one may find. Rain falling here at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today, a spring training matchup between the Seattle Mariners and the Dodgers. Nori Aoki makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for the first pitch of the afternoon. Misses for ball one. Smoked on the ground left side. Seager is up with it. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Batting second.
Into the box now, Kyle Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the runner back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Ryu comes set. First pitch on the way. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, that was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
One and one, here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Nelson Cruz gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Van Slyke is under it, and he makes the catch. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Steve, what's the key for them here today?
Well, I think they have to understand where they're playing. This is a great pitcher's ballpark, so you're not going to go out there trying to hit the light towers with everything you swing at. Make solid contact, move the line, and play a little bit more small ball.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Aoki. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year. But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more at-bats than anyone else in my lineup over the course of the season. So why not put a better hitter up there rather than just a punch-and-Judy guy? And that certainly worked out for him right here.
Batting second.
Standing in now, number 60. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Corey Seager waits on deck. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Corey Seager digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Seager is retired, 2 down now.
Third baseman
Justin Turner gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Lays off 1-0.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Curveball swung out and missed. 2-1 now.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Adrian Gonzalez set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Dodgers do get a run, and it comes on the home run. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Baseball fans see Robinson Cano, and they think of his time with the Yankees and the Mariners. But some forget how great he was during the World Baseball Classic in 2013. He hit .469 for the undefeated Dominican team on his way to the tournament MVP award.
batting fifth.
Digging in, Franklin Gutierrez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
And he falls behind 0-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Number 10 settles into the box for his first chance. And a high strike there, 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first. And Adrian Gonzalez strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Paxton's ready. Here's the 0-1. Not the greatest at bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So These guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
Here comes the first pitch.
Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Scott Van Slyke gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Kike Hernandez set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Chris Iannetta leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
And it's quickly 0-2. Ryu's ready. 0-2 pitch on its way. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Ketel Marte stands in for the first time.
Shortstop, Ketel Marte.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and two.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time.
Woo, no problem.
Batting ninth, catcher
James Paxton will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Hyunjin Ryu digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
catcher Hyunjin Ryu.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I think he needs to cut down on his swing a bit, get a little more compact, because he ain't going to be touching those fastballs.
Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Yasiel Puig will stand in to try to duplicate his first at-bat where he homered to open the inning.
It's great when he gets out there and get things going like he did. really gets the rest of the team involved.
Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner. But he's not getting that call right now, nor is he getting guys to...
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Number 60 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Corey Seager is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
I think generous is the word here. That looked like it was 6 inches off the plate.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1 left for L.A., but they hold a 1-0 lead. Nori Aoki is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Ryu steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Kyle Seager comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. This is in the air to left. Van Slyke has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Nelson Cruz will stand in. He took home a Silver Slugger Award for American League outfielders a year ago. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They still... Justin Turner will come forward to lead things off here for the Dodgers, with Adrian Gonzalez due to hit next.
Justin Turner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Adrian Gonzalez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now here's a swing, and Adrian sends a high fly ball deep to right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, normally when you hear guys talking about pitches that hang, they're talking about the curveball, maybe a slider. But this is a cut fastball. It just hangs. You see it there. Just right out over the heart of the plate, and he doesn't miss it.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. This will swing and send a line drive out to right field. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Scott Van Slyke steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. There he goes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Second baseman.
Settling in now, Kike Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. 1 for the Dodgers. It's Adrian Gonzalez with the home run. We played 4. It's now 2-0 L.A. Robinson Cano heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Ryu looks in. Here's the delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 0-1 on its way. And he misses with it 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
The batter,
Number 10 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Squared that one up just a little late. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Chris Iannetta in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Puig. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around third, Cano on his way to the plate. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So striding in, Ketel Marte, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And he doesn't want to give in here, even on a 1-2 count. Not with the base open and the pitcher on deck.
Hit to short. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Kike Hernandez comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Second baseman.
First offering on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Rocket to third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Now batting. Catcher.
Into the box, Hyunjin Ryu. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed a little prowess with the bat last time, and they may have to pitch him a little bit tougher right here.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Yasiel Puig strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Hit in the air out to right. Cruz on the move, and that's the 3rd out. Luis Avilan is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training. Stephan Romero will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Stephan Romero.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the 1st out of the inning. Nori Aoki digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Hernandez scoops it up, throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 15.
Kyle Seager will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Nelson Cruz will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that two-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
He sure can. A very wide arm angle. Comes from the first base side. It's not straight either. It's moving.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back standing.
Simple throw over there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Adrian will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. One left for Seattle. They still trail it here 2-1. Charlie Furbush is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring. Number 60 will be the batter. 0 for 2 thus far. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 home. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Digging in now, Justin Turner. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball, so let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
And there will be no throw as he takes third with ease. This pitch is popped up. Number 10 camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Adrian Gonzalez steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
As 2, starting to look like not only are they not going to walk him, but they're indeed going to challenge him.
And we've seen that mentality backfire many a time before. But you got to give him a little bit of credit on the mound. He's not backing down one bit.
And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dodgers leave 1. They lead. Seth Smith will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 7, Seth Smith.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Shadows starting to fall over this Southern California afternoon as it's been a good contest so far.
pitchers, they've been as advertised. It's been a tightly played game, and the scoreboard shows it.
Number 46 will come in and pitch now. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. to 2-2 now.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Full count now, 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Shallow center. Under it is the center fielder. And that's the first out of the inning. Adam Lind will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 26, Adam Lind.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Leonis Martin will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Well, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in now the catcher, Chris Iannetta. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And here's one that misses, so the count runs to 1-2 now on Iannetta. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Number 60 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mariner. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Drew Storen is going to come on now as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring. Number 5 will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Now playing second base, number 36, Sean O'Malley.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Storen's ready. Here's the 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Scott Van Slyke will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats.
Scott Van Slyke.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1. Number 25 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Kike Hernandez stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll look. Number 25 will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 25.
Hit hard back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Number 16 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I'm not sure that pitch would break a pane of glass. That is very tough for a big league hitter to wait that out.
And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, that's what you do. There's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman covering, especially if you don't have to.
Nori Aoki gets another crack right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One hits all. Nick Vincent will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring. Jesus Sucre is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching.
Number 46 will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Well, now I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 66.
Yasiel Puig strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he lays off there, 1-0.
That rain is really coming down now. That's as hard as it's been all afternoon.
Scorched to third. There is Seager. Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Now batting.
Yeah, and as this game has worn on, the conditions have gotten more and more treacherous out there. And here's an error that's a direct result of these conditions, no doubt about it.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Into the box now, number 60. Pitch inside the throw. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And they'll just tag him here for the out. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Not close. It's 2-0. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
And Seager will put this one away to retire the side. Dodgers go down quietly. They still lead it 2-1. Kyle Seager will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
And now the lefty J.P. Howell is on to try to close things out here in the ninth. Leading off the inning, Kyle Seager, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the ninth. Nelson Cruz will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat, ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Hit on the ground to short. Seager comes up with it. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
Now batting,
Sean O'Malley steps in now. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 2-1. So long from Southern California.